Hello, everybody, and welcome. My name is Jim, and I am a reactor. And I react to, well, whatever I'm finding interesting that week and upload it here to YouTube. And this week, I'd like to spend a little bit of time with an artist named Marcelito Pomoy. Hopefully, I'm saying that name right. If I'm not, I do apologize. This guy's got an interesting story. I kind of looked into this guy's background just a little bit before I dived into this week's reactions, and he has kind of a sad story, believe it or not. Yeah, I guess his father was sent to prison when he was a very young boy, and his mother actually abandoned him when he was 7 years old. Yeah, so trying to, survive, in the streets of the Philippines is where I would imagine he would be. He had to learn how to do certain things and fend for himself. And in doing that, he realized that he has this incredible gift and he's able to sing in some insane ranges. In fact, he can do a soprano, a tenor, and a baritone. He's kind of a master of many voices. But it's a sad story because he really had to kind of fend for himself, and he's a completely self taught singer, and that's how he was probably able to get himself out of poverty. Now, I don't know the entire story of this guy. I look forward to hearing from you guys in the comments. If you have any information about this artist and you're feeling kind, please consider just let me know in the comments. I do go through them, I do read them, and I'd like to learn a lot more. So if you're feeling generous and you want to share some info, please do. Oh, and if you like today's video, also please consider liking and subscribing. I have kind of a YouTube goal I'm trying to go for, and it would mean a lot to me if you consider it. So the first song I'd like to start with for this week is Beauty and the Beast. This is a song, obviously, I think most people are familiar with. It's my wife's favorite Disney movie of all time, so I've seen it a million times. I've heard this song done a million times by a million different artists. But I do know that this guy is kind of a master of voices. I believe I've heard him maybe once or twice on my live reaction show I have on Twitch, and every time I've seen this guy perform anything, really, I've always been awestruck by his natural talent and his ability to kind of switch on and off voices on the fly. That's something that doesn't really happen naturally. That's something you don't really see often. That's a rarity, and I don't know if it's something you can learn or if it's something you're born with. But what I do know is just it's something I don't see often. And I listen to and react to a ton of music over here, guys. So this is kind of an interesting one. So let's check this one out. This is Voice Sings Beauty and the Beast on America's Got Talent. Oh, it's one of those talent shows. Okay. I generally don't like these ones because I don't know, the judges kind of get me bummed out and angry. But let's see what they have to say. Let's check this one out. Getting us those nice, clean whistle notes already.
Till the smallest time, wow. True as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little chance.
Every time, man. Every time.
Small to say the least, but a little scared. Neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
Gorgeous, man.
Ever just the same. Ever a surprise.
In the same breath. Come on. Come on.
Ever as before, it never just assured us the sun will rise. Oh, 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 till the swans time. Ooh, ooh, tune us on our song. Better sweet or strange, finding you can change, learning you alone.
Crowd is going nuts.
Till there's all this time, song is all this rhyme, beauty
In the same breath. Come on, dude. Come on. Oh my God. We're going to listen to what the judges have to say here in a minute, but I want to give my input before my opinion is swayed by what they have to say. Yeah, the guy is incredible. I mean, it's got to be one of it probably is my absolute favorite Disney song just because I've heard it so many times. It's gorgeous. Obviously, it's a duet. Marcelito has absolutely no problem switching in and out of character. But that's not really even the main thing that amazes me. Like, that's great. That's awesome. You're able to switch that, that the high, almost like female-esque style of singing, getting the high notes in, and then also switch between, the lower, male parts. So you hitting us with a baritone. That's cool. All right, that's awesome. All right, I can get down with that. That's impressive enough as itself. But that's not really what impresses me here. What impresses me here is what's known as breath control and how he's able to switch, essentially, characters and key in the same breath. And when he's singing in these different characters, I like to call them, essentially it's just different keys, kind of, or different levels or different octaves of the keys. What impresses me is he's able to like sing with such clarity, such warmth, and have this like nice, rich, silky, smooth sound, depending upon which character he's slipping into. He's not just switching to male and female vocalist. He's absolutely nailing it in the female section and nailing it in the male. And he's doing it in one breath, in one take, in one, just one sweeping sound. The man is he's like a band in a box of vocalist. It's pretty wild stuff. So let's talk about this performance here. Obviously, I've heard the song before. Beauty and the Beast is very popular. Everybody knows it. It's a touching song. It's a beautiful story. I absolutely love it. And it's like I said, it's my wife's favorite movie, so I've seen it a ton. And I think this was an awesome performance. The crowd was really getting into it. You can see the judges, they all have this shocked look on their face. They're like, what did I just witness? Now, these judges, I know a couple of them. I don't normally watch these shows. Obviously, we know Simon Cowell is going to be up on the stand. He's kind of a critic. He is a very hard man to please. I'm very interested to see what this man says. He is known for tearing people down and being bluntly honest with people. I think Randy Jackson might be there. I could be wrong on that one. He seems like more of a chill type of guy. I didn't see who was in the middle. It was some sort of female judge. I can only imagine they're going to be absolutely blown away and they're going to have nothing but positive things to say about this guy. Because if you look at this from just a pure, producer's point of view, musician, vocal coach, whatever you want to call yourself, there's no denying that this man has some absurd talent to him. Like I said, I don't know if this is something you learn or if this is just a natural ability you're born with. It's wild. I think it's something you might be born with. Just to basically have that kind of range. I don't think you can teach yourself to switch in and out like that. Or maybe you can polish it, but you just can't get to that level. Like, you either have this or you don't. Anyway, let's see what the judges have to say. I'm going to see if I agree with them or not.
Marcelito Pomoy!
What do you got for us? Oh, it's not Randy Jackson. It's Howie Mandel. He's pretty cool. I like him. He's funny.
This is the third time that you've performed in
I don't recognize her.
It just never gets old.
Oh, is that Terry Crews? I love him. That guy's awesome.
Like when those voices are all coming out and it's like so many voices inside of your body, it is just incredible over and over and over again.
Well, it's two, but...
And I can feel it from the reaction from the audience, too. I don't know, have you guys heard him before?
Oh, the audience was going nuts, man. Audience is going nuts.
And you're also very, very smart because you always pick songs that we all know and love so we can kind of follow and we know what it sounds like, and you do it.
Oh, so apparently he's done a couple of these songs in this show. This is the first one I've seen. I'll probably end up going through all of them.
Well, it's incredible.
Thank you.
All right. Some praise.
Marcelito, when I first saw you, you blew me away because it was the surprise of it all. Like, we don't expect both voices to come out of one person. And I thought, is this a gimmick? And then the second time I saw you, I enjoyed it just as much, if not more. And I feel the same thing about tonight. You're making the right choices on the right song.
Yeah.
Great job tonight.
Thank you so much.
Nicely done, Howie.
Marcelito, the song choice was perfect.
I have no
And
idea who that
actually
is.
think that you've upped your game from the last time we heard you sing. The high notes on that song were beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely nailed it tonight, and I couldn't be happier for you.
I don't know who she is, but she's got some very valid points here. You know, when he does go high, when he's going all out and he's kind of belting, there's absolutely zero crack in his voice. The stability of this guy's vocals is insane. When I say silky smooth, I literally mean silky smooth. There's no ups and downs. There's no vibrato whatsoever. It's literally that note held for as long as he wants to hold it. Usually in one breath between switching from a baritone to that higher alto or soprano. Kind of crazy, guys.
Love you.
Thank you.
Simon.
You're a very nice, very talented guy, I gotta tell you. You really, really are.
All
And
right.
this is even better than the last performance you did. Much, much better.
Okay.
However,
Simon's a hard guy to please. He's a hard guy to please. He can look through the trickery of all this, and he can look past how cool it is he's able to switch in and out of character like this and really break somebody's down. He's about to hit us with a however. Come on, Simon, cut this guy a break. Come on. Simon knows, too. Simon knows he's got to be kind of a jerk about this because that's like his character on this show. You know, that's his thing. That's why they go to him last. That it's his, like, spot. So he knows he has to be hard on people. But like you can't help but like look at when Simon's talking about this. You can tell that he's amazed. When you were watching this performance and you saw his eyes like light up, like you know this guy is seeing something that he doesn't see very often. He knows, just like you and I know, this guy is a complete rarity. This sort of thing is just not out there very often. Like how many people can do this? Five people maybe? You know, it's pretty. I mean, he knows. All right, Simon, what do you got to say?
if it was my choice, on a night like this, I would have done something less predictable, which would have...
predictable.
Ah, the evil villain, Simon.
The songs he's chosen, they're very safe. They're very kind of, you know, I get it, they're popular songs. But I just think on tonight, if he had done something out of his comfort zone, like a shock to everybody.
Simon's getting booed. You can just see Marcelito like glaring a hole in Simon's head, staring directly into his soul, basically saying, "Bitch, did you hear what I just did? Did you hear what just happened here?" No, something tells me this is a very nice, respectable guy, like Simon said. But come on. I'm going to see a vein pop out of this guy's forehead.
Oh my God, he's chosen this song.
There must have been like a theme of the night. Like I said, I'm not very familiar with these shows, but I'm assuming there's probably some sort of like theme where all the artists were picking, you know, something going on. Simon is just saying this is a very safe song, but when you're showcasing a talent like this, when you're showcasing the ability to do something like this, you want to give somebody, you know, a safe song. You want to give somebody something that they're familiar with. In fact, it's a reason I'm even watching this video right now, is because I know this guy can pop off. I know he's got some crazy vocals and he's able to do some vocal gymnastics. But to truly understand it and truly comprehend what he's doing and pick up on all the subtle nuances, it's kind of good when you're just being introduced to an artist like this to hear something you're familiar with, to be able to pinpoint all those subtle nuances. All right, Simon, continue.
That could have given you another moment, because I think you've got a massive career in front of you. I really, really do.
I'll give it to him.
I agree. Good luck tonight, Marcelito. Let's hear it for Marcelito Pomoy.
Marcelito Pomoy. Yeah. What an artist, man. What an artist. It's always kind of fun seeing what the judges are going to say. Like I said, I think it was a beautiful performance. I like watching, you know, him perform songs that I'm already familiar with, just so I feel a little bit more comfortable, at least while I'm new to this artist, getting to know his style and what his actual capabilities are. Yeah, this was absolutely beautiful. I'm looking forward to getting to know this guy a little bit more. I will be covering him for a little while at least. I think today I'm going to sit down and do a bunch of reactions to him. However, I do have a couple favors to ask of you. If you have any information on this artist that you'd like to share with me, his story, his upbringing, any of that stuff, like really adds to layers of me discovering artists and me really appreciating what they're doing. I know he has a sad story. I know he had a difficult life getting ahead. And I know this man is self-taught. Something tells me this man's story is incredible and I'd like to learn more. So like I said, this week, at least for this week, I'll be focusing on Marcelito Pomoy, with a couple of reactions, and you'll probably see a bunch more as the months come out as well. So if you like that sort of thing, please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed your time with me today. And I'll see you on the next reaction. You guys have a great night. Bye now.